Bloody smoke's got right on my chest. Might only be us.
That's it. Still sunglasses on there.
Yeah.
I haven't got my hat with me though.
You got your hat? It's right nice. So that's what Bozo over. Bozo Castle.
Bolsover, yeah.
Bolsover Castle. Bozo Castle. Evening, afternoon, Donna. How are you? Hope you're well, my lovely.
Can't see we hat one either.
Damn it, I'm going here tomorrow. Going where tomorrow, DrVillain? Where are you going tomorrow, Jamie?
Yeah.
Glad you're well, my lovely. So yeah, we've brought you out for a little walkabout. We have bought some gadgets just in case we feel anything here. God, do you know, I'm just going to turn you around a minute because it's too far. I don't know if you can see. Oh, connecting. Evening, afternoon, Carol. You can see Bolsover Castle.
Yeah.
Just there. So we will try and take you into there. Yeah, it did stop working a minute. I do apologise. But this is the back way. Oh, sugar me timbers. Hang on, I've got to take you onto grass, guys. So this is Bolsover. This is Sutton Scarsdale.
Oh.
Hiya, Pen. I hope you're well. It is an amazing view. Afternoon, Simon. So I'll move you down a bit. There is an abandoned farm nearby. Oh, I'm not sure on that one, DrVillain. In fact, John's best taking you stand back a bit.
I'll let go with the camera then.
I will. Let me come off road now. Seeing as
Oh,
though
yeah.
I'm not really run over by a big truck.
Bolsover Castle's over there. Hey, Carol. So yeah, you can see Castle there. Look, just. -5 drive from there. So yeah. So there's a board here I'll show you. This is what the hall would have looked like. That was in 1595, 1650, and then 1730. So it was like extended. What if I can show you it from it? Why is this camera leaning like that? I have no idea. Yeah. Am I zoomed in here or what? Can't really get back far enough to see it all, but it is only a shell now. And the church is on the end. I'm sure I'm still zoomed in, you know. Oh well. So we've got a bit of history on this place, so we'll read you some history in a minute.
Right,
Afternoon, Bonnie. Hey, Craig, mate. Yes, it's lovely, red hot.
Move you away, that's better. So John's gonna afternoon everybody joining. Yes, still doing it up then. Yes, they are still doing it up.
They're not, well, I don't know what they're doing. They're not doing it up,
Afternoon,
doing it up.
Craig.
It will only be a shell. But
Yeah, so John's gonna do history.
Sutton Scarsdale Hall is a Grade 1 listed Georgian ruined stately home just outside Chesterfield in Derbyshire. The original hall formed part of a Saxon estate owned by Wulfric Spot, who died in 1002 and left the estate to the Burton-on-Trent Abbey. In 1225, the lordship of Sutton in the Dale had been given by King Henry III to Peter de Hairston, but by 1401 It had been purchased by John Leck, or Leek, I'm not sure of it, of Gotham. Ooh, when did Batman came in?
Batman.
A later, I'm going to say John Leck. A later John Leck was made knight by King Henry VII. You get your hair out of your face. His son Francis Leck was created a baronet by King James I in 1611 and elevated to Earl of Scarsdale by King Charles I in 1640. When the English Civil War broke out, Leck joined the Cavaliers and the hall's structure was strengthened, particularly so with Bolsover Castle on the opposite hillside swearing loyalty to the Roundheads. A parliamentarian force of 500 men, led by Sir John Gell, surrounded the estate. Leck resisted until the house was stormed and he was taken prisoner, with the estate being seized by Oliver Cromwell's forces. The existing structure is believed to be the 4th or 5th built on the site. In 1724, Nicholas Leck, 4th Earl of Scarsdale, commissioned the building of a design by architect Francis Smyth to develop a Georgian mansion with gardens using parts of an existing structure, which I just showed you on that board. Following the death of the 4th Earl, the estate changed hands several times, including Member of Parliament Godfrey Clark in 1740, Walter Butler, 1st Marquess of Ormond in 1824, and Richard Arkwright Jr. of Cromford Mills fame. After many years of neglect, in November 1919, the estate was bought by a group of local businessmen who asset stripped the house, even removing the roof. Some parts were even shipped to the United States, and that's including some of the wood panelling.
All right.
A lot of the wood panelling that was in the house was shipped over to the United States, bought by some rich guy over there for his own castle he was building, but never used it, and eventually it was bought by a film studio to be used in some things they were building. Yep. In 1946, the estate was bought by Sir Osbert Stirwell of Renishaw Hall with the intent of preserving the remaining shell as a ruin. The hall is now in the care of the English Heritage.
Which they are actually doing it up. Afternoon, everybody coming in. Afternoon, Paul. Afternoon, Joley. I think I copped Carol when she first come in.
So there's loads of history.
Afternoon, Yvonne. So yeah, it is steeped in it. It's not massive, and unfortunately we can't get inside, can we?
No, because they are doing some conservation work on
it is literally all, there is a sneaky way in, but you've got workmen about, and it is, I think at night time, I don't even think you could get in entry. Afternoon, James. It's a nice surprise. I ain't got my flat cap.
I'm just going to show you. Let me turn you around, guys. You see, it's all surrounded by that fencing. What's it called, that again, that fencing? Arris.
Metal.
Arris fencing. If you look here, there is a gap. You could actually squeeze through in to get straight into the building. But like I said, there is... I might not be able to squeeze through. Somebody skinnier might be able to.
I mean, there's security numbers all over there, and there's actually houses down that bit.
Yeah, there is a house.
Surrounded by houses.
But there is the church next to it as well. You can't get into the church either, that's all bricked up.
You might be able to round front.
Yeah, you can't do this at night, it's got gates on it. The gates shut at 7 PM in the summer. So, I mean, it's a beautiful church. There is somebody's house down there, look. Hey, ghost lady. We just come for a walk round, basically. Tell you a bit of history about this place and just have a walk round for a bit. We might go to somewhere else after. There we go. That might be a better picture of it. Still don't know why my camera's leaning like it is, but hey ho. So we'll have a walk round and see what we can see. Where we going?
Just give me a minute, I've got a message off Joe.
So it's a nice place, DrVillain, but you can't get into it, and at 7 o'clock there is some big metal gates
Right, I'm going to put Ghost Tube on.
Oh, there's people about Lindsay's putting Ghost Tube on. Oh, thank you, Ghost Lady.
Oh, Nanny Lynn. Thank you. Ghost Tube's just come out with Sister. Looking forward to Tuesday night because Nanny Lynn's going to be joining us on Tuesday, which can't wait to have a chit chat with Nanny Lynn and catch up. So I hope you'll join us on Tuesday on his chit chat, joined by the lovely, amazing Nanny Lynn. So Ghost Tube, I've got that on, and it's just said Sister. I'm not sure if Sister would be relevant for this place.
I don't know.
If there were any monks or nuns or anybody here. Yeah, we're looking forward to it too. Might stop here, just have to look then tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, it is an interesting place to come. Like I say, it's not a big building and we'll take you around that. It's just answered yes. So I don't know whether that's answering my questions. I am filming it, so what I film here I will put up if I remember and don't delete.
That was your proximity thing.
Oh, well, I've just put it near my scooter, haven't I? So that's why that's going off. Right, I'm going to pass you back up to John, and we're going to continue. And we have been told, or I've seen online, that on the 1st of August, all the English Heritage ones are opening back up. So that's going to be good because we can take you there. So we'll take you out front and then we'll come back. But if anybody wants us to stop while you take any photos.
Paratech loaded.
I'll put Paratech on and see if any Paratech comes out without.
Started scanning.
Any energies here with us that wish to communicate with us this afternoon? I'm Lindsay.
I opened my angel cards and it said my deceased loved ones are happy and okay, and that's my sister and my son Lindsay.
Phrase.
We'll put that.
Ghost Lady, Nanny Lynn.
Oh, right. Oh, bless.
Yeah, unfortunately, at minute Craig, I think it was Craig that put that. Yeah, Craig, you can't get in. It's all fenced off. They're doing some conservation. I think at one time you could get, like you say, you could get in.
Go back on
Incubus.
Incubus, there's an incubus here. Oh my God.
No.
I'm just going to turn that off a minute.
Scanning stopped.
There's people walking around and people just look at you funny. So, hey Jess, hope you're well. Jess got it. I'm sure you could work that into a title. Attacked by an incubus at Sutton Hall. Yeah, she's off. She's off on one look. She's gone. See, I'm good. I stick to path look. I'm on path. Lindsay's off-roading. So yeah, it's a pretty cool place. I know, but how did I know you were going to say incubus? I'm not a psychic like some people. I can't be psychic. And look, she's off. She's gone. I've just come to show you this. A great country estate. As you enjoy sweeping views across.
Diego.
Apparently Diego's here. Oh yeah, we are here, look. And then
Trouble.
She's gone. Oh, bless you, Nanny Lynn.
Silently.
I think it is Paul. She's gone.
Understood. Scanning stopped.
There's too many people here to be doing Paratech. So yeah, makes me laugh because there's some gates there, look, but there's no fence. Gates are locked. She's off. She's gone. You can't even see her. Yeah, look at them gates. They're going to do a lot, aren't they? What are you getting in? Right. I presume that was the main entrance to the hall at one time. Them gates do make me laugh though. It will, won't it, Scotty? That's going to stay. Look, what makes me laugh even more is it's shut and it's padlocked. The gate's padlocked. But
I think you've got to go through graveyard to get to church.
It's
so I'll
like-
let you go, 'cause I don't think
it's like, oh, that gate's going to stop us. Oh no, it's not. Look, we're inside that gate. It's not difficult.
Just get me highlight at corner.
You got it.
Yeah. God, imagine how many people have walked down this into this foyer bit here, into big. But do you think they'd have had big balls here? Not balls as in balls, big balls as in gala balls. Do you think they'd have had big balls? Like Cinderella balls? No worries, Simon. Have a good night at work. Tell her to get that boost button off. It would suck if they put a giant fence around this. I think they're going to fence it. I think eventually, what they'll end up doing is, I've got a funny feeling, English Heritage
I think they're going to open it back up.
will,
Once they've done this
gonna open it back
conversation,
up.
they'll take this Harris fencing down.
But then obviously they'll charge people
No,
to
it
come
won't.
in.
It'll still be free entry.
I think it'll still be
Yeah,
free.
this one's free entry.
Do you want to take? I mean, obviously, new bit at graveyard, but it goes right. I've just tried to
Yeah.
deco that wall.
I'm going to have a wander around and show you around here. Like I said, it's
As
not.
far as I can.
It's such an amazing building. Better some rake parties going off on there.
I'm gonna sit inside a car and do some necrophonics and stuff in front of the gate.
There's a graveyard, but I think it's quite new.
I don't think I'll get down this. I mean, there's a couple of steps, but it's not that it's getting into it.
Well, you could actually go off thing there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if I can get in. Without breaking my neck. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously this is new part.
I am trying not to.
What's it say on gate?
Oh, gates are shut. Gates are locked.
What a shame. The Archbishop of Canterbury and York has ordered the suspension of all public worship for the foreseeable future. Ah, well, they could still let us go round graveyard.
Yep, unfortunately we can't get in there, and that's the old part of the graveyard. And the church.
Do you think originally then that this church would have been
Part of all.
part of all then?
Yeah.
Why does it go down? I'm watching your camera.
What do you mean?
I'm watching camera because you scout round. Come on, keep going round. Wow, so it's quite big then, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, not massive, but it's.
I know you can't get into it other ways.
Hopefully, Paul, we're going on an investigation tonight. We just brought.
We are out tonight.
We thought we'd bring you out. I'm going to turn this way, guys, because I don't want to get the new graves on, because some of them are like in the last 10 years, and I think it's a bit unfair to the families of the people who have their loved ones buried here. She's just wrecking place now. Well, we have got into the graveyard. But it's only the new bit. You can get in, look, we've just been in that bit of the graveyard. Well, that's where all the new graves are, so I'm just going to show you quick. That's where all the new graves are, so we can't get into the old bit, and we can't get to the church. Tell Nanny Lynn Lindsay's going to message her afterwards. And we're hoping there are going to be some builders here, so I could ask them if they'd let us in for a walk round. Yeah, definitely, Paul. If you want to do that and send me video, I can always upload it. I'll upload it onto our page for you, if you want. So you could technically sneak around that bit. But I don't think they'd be too happy, so I'm not gonna. I just wish some builders were here. Lindsay, yeah. You're going to have some builders if you're out to do with this, or it's just to do with that house? So yeah, we'll have another walk round and show you. I'm going to try it back over there so I can show you.
I'm going to come, when we come back, I'm going to come and I'm going to sit on, you're going to sit on that wall and I'm going to try some things on that wall.
So yeah, there's the people here, so. Now if I turn back round, how much? Oh, come on.
Did it all come originally to this part?
No, this would have been front yard. There you go, that's most of the front. Just a pity we can't get in to have a quick look around. But
That's just, so
that's who bought it. That's the gentleman that bought the hall.
oh my god, there's so many bumps. Maybe better on grass.
Yeah, it's only going to be a short live, this guys. We're not going to keep you on too long. We might go somewhere else.
I think what we're going to do is, because we're going live on YouTube later, we'll go live on Facebook at next stop. But I want to sit on that wall in a bit because there's nobody about there.
There is
so
them two blokes.
Yeah, they'll tell them to pickle off.
No, you won't.
Yeah, but they're not going to come and bother me on that wall, and I'm going to get my flashy balls out.
Oh my god. I'll go and sit in car.
You can sit in car. I'll play with my necrophonics and my flashy balls. Come on, Big Red. I need to get some new batteries for her, look.
Yeah, no worries, Paul.
I haven't took tag out of this.
Oh, that's alright, take it back. But yeah, lovely view. Would have been at one time, now you can see it's
Where are they walking to, down there?
Don't know. How do I know?
There's a load of walkers.
Yeah, there's a lot of walkers,
I
look.
wonder if there's a fence system down there.
She does love balls, just not mine.
What's that thing, that big red thing, that like a tractor?
Yeah.
We could do one.
I would have thought so. I would have thought so, James. We can pass, well, we always do it when we're driving to a location, we'll see something. And we'll start making titles up for it, like on way here we saw a bus stop we lay by, so we're calling it
It
the
looks like an haunted bus stop.
So we're calling it the haunted bus stop. So should we pull up and do an investigation at the haunted bus stop?
The demons are coming!
The caravan of doom. We saw a wrecked caravan outside at road and we're going to call it a caravan of doom.
Right.
Oh, it's getting warm.
It is warm, that's why I'm just stopping here in shade a sec. So, I'll make sure my volume.
The hall is said to be haunted by one of the former residents, Nicholas Leck or Leek, I don't know what it is. Some think he has been seen walking around the ruins and the graveyard. Cheers, Scotty.
Is it you that's got necrophonic and I've got dead wave?
Yeah, I've got them all on this other phone. If you want the phone, it's there.
I've got that SGK1.
If you want to unlock it, it's...
Yeah, I figured that last time.
Yeah. So I'll show you the views again, because it is
Started scanning.
They're off.
a lovely view.
Scanning stopped.
I've lost Castle now. Oh, it's there, look. It is. Oh my god, I can't see it. Oh, I can. It's just there, look, the castle. Can you see it? Just there. And M1. But this is a private road. This, obviously, we can use it to come here, but this is a private road. I don't know if you can see. There's like a white van down there. That's somebody's house. Imagine living around here. That'd be right cool. If I lived in that, I'd be in there every night doing an investigation in here.
Afternoon, spirits. If there's anybody here who wishes to step forward and talk to us, you can communicate by using this device in John's hand. My name's Lindsay.
I'm John. Nicholas, are you here? Oh, thank you, Joley, for joining our family members.
Thanks, Joley, my lovely. There's loads of stuff on there that you can watch back. Can you tell me what year that this building was first built? Thought I heard 14 then.
It was, well, this one was 17,
I thought I had 14.
but parts of it, you can't get down to that board, can you?
No. And I'm not going to attempt.
Because it shows you, they were like church and a little house, church and a bit bigger house, and then they incorporated it all into this one.
Who's the master of this house? Can you tell me the name of the last owner of this house? Can you try and communicate with us and tell us what year? Who was the last owner of this property? Hang on, I need to get them into a good view.
No, they're not restoring it, Paul. They are doing some conservation work on it, I presume to make it safe, structurally safe, but they're not actually. Well, like I said, the history is so sad. In 1919, some local businessmen actually bought this place. It was neglected and in ruin then, but they totally asset stripped it. Everything was stripped out of it. All the wooden panelling, even the roof they took off. And they sold it all. Some of it was shipped to America for different reasons. It was shipped all over. But then left this in ruins.
Can you tell me what the name of the female is that's here? There's a female present. Can you tell me a name? Scarsdale was built in 1724. Fourth Earl of Scarsdale. Exactly. Brilliant history. Yeah, loads of history on this place that you can.
I mean, English Heritage are on this site and on a lot of sites around the UK. They do try the best to keep them open and restore them as much as they can. But obviously, you could imagine how much it would cost just to even get this to a state where.
Can you try and show yourself as a shadow figure stood in one of these doorways, or of a light anomaly? Do you know you can feel energies here? Do you know? But I think that's because of the history that it's steeped in.
Well, so I just feel history, not particularly
It was
energy.
going to be sold and demolished in 1946, but it was bought and saved. Oh, I'm glad somebody bought and saved it. It'd be such a shame to demolish this building, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I don't think it can be demolished now because it's a grade 1 listed.
Yeah. A very solid structure. It is, Nanny Lane. It is. And you know, some detail into it. Let me see if I can take you a bit higher. I don't know if you can.
A lot of it's weathered away.
I don't know whether I can. I don't know if I can. Oh, sugar.
At Lindsay says it looks like there were gargoyles.
I thought there were gargoyles on top there, but it's not. They're like faces. You know, like if I move you across, down a bit, down a bit. Oh my God. I thought there were gargoyles sat on it. But there's some right intricate work done on this building when you're walking round and you're having a look. But it's
zoom.
No. Stop messing. But it's such a lovely place. I wouldn't say it's great for kids here, because there's nothing really for kids to do unless they want to go and get bit to death in corn. If there's anybody here, can you show yourself as a shadow or as a light coming in and out of this first doorway or this first window, please? But yeah, I mean, there's such really good markings, and when you can, I know you guys can't really see it, but when you go to like entrance bit, you know, like that doorway, and you look through, do you want to just check and see if you can show them through that doorway?
See if we can see. Oh yeah, you can see like an old fireplace type thing there. But you can seat boards inside, so like I say, at one time you would have been allowed in. So it's... See if we can get over the top. I'll take you down. But you can see like straight through in there. Like I said, they are doing conservation work on it, so it is, unfortunately, we're not allowed in. I'm presuming, yeah, some of them scaffoldings are up. There's something around that area they're doing structurally. How it did. But it's just massive. There's another door here. I don't know whether. See, I'm half tempted to squeeze through this, but I don't know if there's anybody on site, so I'm not gonna. And since I'm live in an English heritage site, I'm not gonna. I'm just joined. I don't want to get kicked out of membership. I think, presumably, obviously, the church is still being used. See if we can see down here. Oh yeah, it's just sort of like a garden bit outside. Yeah. It is an amazing building. But we are going to be doing a lot more of these, especially when English Heritage opens the rest of the sites up. We've got a few on list. We was going to go to Monkbretton Priory today, but it shuts quite early. And we were faffing about this morning, so we didn't really get ready in time. Some of the rooms that were in the hall were sold. One of them, yeah, that's what we're saying. Some of it were all that wood panelling that they sold off Scotty. You just asset strip the whole lot, even second roof off.
Just asked if there were a lady's energy here, and
Yeah.
it said Sophia,
And it's a
and then
daughter.
it said daughter. So I don't know whether one of owners had a daughter called Sophia. So I don't know if anybody can check that in history while we're here.
Insomnia.
That's you.
It is. Sophia, if you're still here, whose daughter was you?
Enjoy.
We will do, Joley. If you message us that, because I'll forget it. Shibden Hall.
Sophia, can you tell me your dad's name?
Yeah, there it is. Look, you can see the church just on end. Ghost lady. We actually went through to the graveyard, so. And that's still in use, but unfortunately, all the gates are locked on that as well.
Sophia, what's your relevance to this place?
Demand.
What are you demanding, spirit?
Saying demon.
Demand. Yeah, it's not saying demand, it's saying demand. As in demon.
Sophia, how old are you? Or how old were you when you passed over?
Elizabeth.
Just,
Not bothered.
I am.
I am.
I think it's known as a Fruit Loop.
I don't mind.
Doggy. Oh, I thought Doggy would have a dump them right on camera.
Hey,
Hi,
you.
Rebecca.
Hello. I don't think so. I don't know.
It is James. We are going to go to Hard we call, but we've got to wait for his membership passes to come through, because that is a paid one. So we can now get in there free, but it's going to take 10 days from when we ordered his passes to come, and then we're going to start going all over with him.
Sophia.
We're just looking at the free entry ones today.
Why? Because I'm just wondering. Can you tell me what your relationship with Sophia was, Elizabeth?
That's okay, Rebecca. We will be live again today. I'm not sure if we're going to another location this afternoon before we go home, and then we are live tonight on investigation.
I mean, they've blocked everything off, so even
Yeah.
when if you could get inside,
Yeah.
you couldn't actually get through to different rooms because I think with
Some of them you
people
can,
coming,
some of them you can, and some of them you can't.
we need help. If you need help, I need you to answer me. What relationship is Elizabeth and Sophia? Oh, what was that?
What?
Like a lady. Can you see that on that? Don't know whether they can see it clear with bars. There's like a lady stone.
Oh, yeah, up there. Can you see
Yeah.
it? On that top there. Where are we? Oh, I can't.
Zoom in.
Oh, no. Up there, look. There's like a lady. Can't really see it.
Can't
through
really see her
bars.
head or out, can you?
No.
Crafted. It was crafted in.
Frances Elizabeth Scarsdale.
So Elizabeth is relevant then.
Elizabeth, yeah, they were Elizabeth Sophia. Can't really show you. Off with her head,
We
yeah.
had Elizabeth and Sophia come through.
You can see it
Who
now.
crafted these designs in this building? See if we can see any more on any of the walls. I wonder if they had like gallows here. You know, like where that grate is, or whether that were like where they keep coal or stuff
Drainage,
like that.
that'd just be for drainage, I presume that.
Don't you think they'd have had a torture?
I don't know, probably in 1022. Yeah.
Stop. See fireplace in that one.
Yeah, you can just see fireplace. And I don't know if you guys can see very well. So it's just a shame we can't get into the
It is
building.
the right shame.
Sophia Arkwright. 1855 till 1941.
The Sophia, where Sophia? You
Yeah,
want so
Arkwrights were Arkwright Mills in Cromford, but they owned this place at one point.
Wow, Paratek's getting some stuff out, so we've had Sophia and Elizabeth come out.
Yeah, so they're both relevant
both
to here.
relevant to here. Sophia, did your family own this place?
I'll show you, it says they're conserving it, but I don't know if it tells you. There we go. April. There you go, so that's what they're doing.
Do you have any messages for us, Sophia? Or Elizabeth, do you have any messages?
I'm seeing if I can see this other fireplace. What? I wonder if that's it. I don't know what that would have been. I don't know if you can see up there, there's like a big stone. Oh, up there. I don't know if that's part of a fireplace or not. Oh, no, I think it's that one. Might be that one. Oh, I don't know if, you know, it's so difficult because I can't see the screen now, so I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, they did. Really big windows. Oh, that might be the fireplace. That one. Oh, can't believe. I hope I got it on. Can you? I am, Vonnie. I could actually get in. Excuse me, mate. Are you out to do with works on here, or is it just on house?
Just on house, pal.
Sorry, I just didn't know if I could get in to have a quick look round, that's all, to film it.
As far as I'm aware, it's under conservation. It's a bit of an health hazard.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know if you, like, if you wanted to just let us in for 2 minutes, just have a quick film, that were all. But it don't matter. Damn. Hmm? No, they're not to do with it. They're only working on. They're working on that house there. Unlucky, yeah. I can get in, but I just don't want to get in trouble.
Do they know how many years that Sophia lived here that their family had this?
Charlotte.
Because she said 7. Charlotte's
Do you want
coming
to
out now.
bag a minute?
Bag?
Hmm.
Yeah, put it there in the car.
Unit.
What's Charlotte relevant to this place?
Is this Charlotte relevant? Hey guys, be quiet. This might be the quickest look round in world, guys, because I might get caught. We're in. So I think that's a fireplace. I don't wait. It's only a quick look round because I'm in and out. Wow. I mean, there are about 3 floors. yeah. Running. So and then this is the main entrance hall. Some other rooms off here. Well, somebody's been in here, there's bottles of bud in here. And then that goes down to a cellar, I presume. There's another room up front here. So, not anybody from English Heritage turn up. Fireplace here. Those little fireplaces. Have to be careful now. Then we're going out this way. It's good you want to slim. That were a right squeeze to get out of that bit for me. So yeah, back outside again. Walk back round to Lindsay. I'm going to be in trouble anyway off Lindsay, because last thing she says is I left Bagwell. Don't you go in there. Sorry guys, I know I lost signal then for a minute, so that's not a face of somebody that's happy with me, is it? She's smiling, that means I'm in trouble. I don't know, I just got lost.
Hey dear, so what do you guys think of it here then? I'll turn you round. So what do you guys think of this place? I'd like to come back at night time, but you can't, because what we'll do is when we get in car...
It's not them gates that I showed you, them wooden gates.
What we'll do is when we get in car, we'll just drive up the path and we'll show you the gates that they actually lock up at night. And the only people that have got entry in...
There might be another way if you come from down there. But
I think it's all fields. Yeah. I think them walkers come through fields.
So you might have to walk through fields to get to it.
Yeah, which would be no good for me.
No. And to be fair, there's houses all around, so if they sort lights...
They'd be, well, I mean, you've got security numbers all over, so they'll just phone security. Why aren't you getting no chat? Well done, John Bravo. So yeah, so I think we're going to pop off, get in car first, and then we'll take you to somewhere else. But I'm not going to keep you in chat, because you could be sat in car with us for like half an hour, 40 minutes while we discuss where we're heading to. We're not going to argue. So yeah, so I'll keep you on until we get to gates, so we can show you out where they lock gates up at night. And yeah, so let me just take myself back to the car. Well, that's forward. I just need my bag. Bloody hell.
Sound like somebody else, then.
What? Oh God, it's red hot. Yeah. Oh, it's red hot. Bag, phones.
Juice.
Juicy Lucy put there. Oh, it's warm. Don't shut my door yet, for God's sake. I'll pass out. I don't know if chat's broke. I hope to be back. I need to go shopping. Ask John, please. Sorry, Nanny Lynn. Comments have only just come through. I screenshot the fireplace and enhanced it. There's a dog next to the fireplace. Was that when John went inside, Nanny Lynn? No worries, Rebecca. John slipped on a cherry and ended up inside the building. I think Nanny Lynn's caught a dog in the fireplace. If you send it me, Nanny Lynn, I can put it on my phone or post it in group, whichever. But yeah. God, turn this. Let me get my windows down before we shut door, and I haven't put my seatbelt on either. So you're gonna have to fasten my seatbelt. Get music off. Your chat's broken, so we must have lost chat somewhere along the way here.
It reconnected when I first came out, so it might.
We've lost chat because it just says "ouch" from Nanny Lynn.
Ouch.
No, when he filmed it outside. Wow. Oh wow, that's right, good.
You have to keep going from.
Yeah, I have to keep pressing live to live chat. Oh, I can't wait to see that photo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you around, guys, a minute, so you can't see my face. You can see entrance as we're driving out. And then we can show the gates. I mean, there's them houses there. I'll show you houses as we're going up here. I mean, you've this little gate here.
Which doesn't show.
Which doesn't show.
Because Ivy's grown that far over it, you can't show it.
But when we go up here, just look at some houses. You can see driveways to some of these houses.
But where that white van is, near there, up the top.
I mean, look at some of look at these houses. I'll show you that side. Beautiful houses, big massive bungalows. Turn you around onto this one a bit, so as we go up. So all these have got access to this gate at top.
News. I presume that's an old one.
Yeah. But as we're coming up now, these are gates that they lock. Bleeding chat. These are gates that they'll lock at night, and there's like key codes.
Oh, we think there's key code, we don't know.
On gates. Well, there's got to be like some kind of key code. Yeah. So only them that live in property.
Well, I bet there's not key codes. I bet they're them fobs.
Fobs, yeah. So they're going to have fobs. So what we're going to do now is, when I can get camera purchased back on myself and John, what we're going to go and do now is we're going to end the live, and we are going to be coming back on again.
But
we'll go on Facebook because we don't want to miss out on notifications when we go live on YouTube tonight. So yeah, it is an interesting live. So thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you everybody for being with us, and we'll see you all very soon over on Facebook. So take care, and we shall speak to you later.
See you
all right,
guys.
Bye.
Bye.